Well, a very good afternoon and welcome back to the Sports City Coliseum in Havana on the final day and the final block of the Havana Grand-Prix 2016, and a very warm welcome and a very good afternoon to Annette Byrne. Good afternoon, Annette.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon to everybody. Good afternoon, Sheldon.
Well, quite a day we've had today, and some of the top names. Maybe we can pick out a favourite name or a couple of favourite names in each of the weight categories. I think it's going to be a couple, isn't it? Because it's been really close in some of the weight categories. Start with the 90 kilo category. A couple of names from there.
Okay. Two names for sure. Todd Christian and Asley Gonzalez of Cuba. Totti from Hungary. Both are in the final, number 1 against the number 2 seed. These are two big names concerning that draw.
In the under 78 kilo category.
Are the big names only about the finalists?
Not necessarily. It could be a big name that has been dumped out of the final or dumped completely out of the competition. The choice is yours.
Yes. So then I come to Kayla Harrison in that category. I mean, that's the name.
Former world champion and current Olympic champion.
Yeah, seeded here as number 1.
Yeah.
And she lost out in the semi-final against Jo Abigail.
Okay, so we'll see Jo in the final. Who's her opponent there?
So her opponent is Luise Malzahn, the German.
Oh, okay. Right, she was the number 2 seed here today. What about the under 100 kilo category?
Yeah, there are a few big names. First of all, there are the 2 German, Karl-Richard Frey and Dimitri Peters. Dimitri Peters couldn't make it into the pool final, and later on
lost in the repechage contest.
Yes. So that's definitely a big name for me. Karl-Richard Frey, he went into the final. This
number
is a big
2
name.
seed.
Exactly. Then for me there's the Cuban, José Armenteros. For me it's also a big name.
Yeah.
Silver medalist from the World Championships 2014. And let's have a look. Adlan Bisaltanov, it's also quite a big name, and he had a great day so far. I mean, he bet Peters in the pool final, and then lost against Karl-Richard Frey in the semi-final. But still, he got chances for a medal, for a bronze medal.
We lost Toma Nikiforov and Elmar Gazimov.
Yes.
Big names. Artem Blashenko coming up with a good day and making his way into the final. It'll be Blashenko and Frey. What about the plus 78 kilo category?
A big name, definitely Idalis Ortiz, and she is in the final. Another big name, Franziska Konitz, the big name on the list so far, but she didn't compete. She's in because of an injury. Yeah, that's the second big name. Just wanted to mention that you took the long journey to Havana, and everything. That jet lag. I mean, she didn't have to do any weight, but still, it is stress somehow, and then she couldn't fight. It must be really a serious reason or pain.
A real shame, yeah.
Yes. So these 2 names.
Big surprise of the day?
Yes, Lucy Louette Cunning. Wow, she was the lightest fighter.
The lightest competitor in the weight category.
Yeah, and she was really good fighting today after her knee injury, so she is back. I'm looking forward to see that final.
She's got to go up against the double world champion and current Olympic champion and home favourite, Idalis Ortiz of Cuba.
Yes.
Right, what about the plus 100 kilo category?
So the big names, a big name is Rafael Silva, but unfortunately he lost out before the pool final, so no chance there
for the
repechage.
A nice win from Garcia Mendoza of Cuba. He beat him. It was a good beating, yeah.
That's right. So big name for me, Renat Seidov, and yes, Habana. The really big name for me is Renat Seidov, I think.
So we got the number 1 seed and the number 2 seed taking their places in the final. Borbana of Hungary and Renat Seidov. We come now to the opening contest in the final block. It is in the under 90 kilo category. Cyril Grossklaus of Switzerland faces Kejao Nabali of Ukraine. It's Grossklaus in the white judogi, Nabali in blue.
Sit back and enjoy the action.
Aha, here we go. Grossklaus looking to go across on the right side there with that little Ipon Seanagi effort blocked by Nabali. I was saying to the Swiss coach a little bit earlier on, Georgi Vismara, about the progress that Gross-Klaus has made. Should be really happy with that.
Yeah, and he really had a great day today. But Uraev, the Uzbek fighter in the first fight, then Joachim Schwabi, the Swedish guy.
2 good wins.
Then lost against Todd Christian in the pool final. And won against Kirill Voprosov in a rapid charge.
Extremely good win, very tough competitor. Voprosov. Missed with that attempted Ojigari there. Nabali able to step off that. Looking to get the right arm underneath the left armpit of Nabali. Just missed out there. That's where he feels he's strong and draw him in nice and close, but Ukrainian wasn't having any of it. Single Shido against Nabali at the moment. A little over 3 minutes left to go. Again, the Oichigari attempt from Nabali. Slightly untidy effort from Gross-Klaus there. Just rushed it a little bit. Both fighters trying to settle on a grip from which they can work from, but nothing forthcoming at the moment. Just the single Shido against Nabali. Gross-Klaus would be perfectly happy if it continued this way.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. For a moment it looked like.
Well, there was a moment there when it looked as though the Uchimata would come off, and then there was a
Yes.
moment there when it looked as though Nabali might turn him.
Yep.
I'll go more for the throwing technique. That came closer.
Mm-hmm.
But Nabali did give a little indication that Gross-Klaus may have to be watchful of the possibility of that turnover. President in the house, Mr.
Yep.
Marius Visa up in the stands watching on.
Difficult because of the sides they are fighting. Left-sided against right-sided. It's completely open, so they almost stand next to each other, not in front of. You need to do anything to get in front of your opponent. Either you move yourself, you move your opponent, or you prepare with an ashivasa, for example. That's a little bit better now.
Bali could do with working out some kind of combination.
Still got the arm there. Ooh. But not the right ankle.
Yeah.
Luckily, that was really a dangerous situation. That was close. The arm lock.
No, it's not going to happen.
That's it. Yep.
Just a single Shido against Nabali was enough for Gross-Klaus to edge ahead and take the opening contest and the first of the medals here in this final block. On the final day of the Havana Grand Prix, a bronze medal to Cyril Gross-Klaus of Switzerland. Good start.
Medalla de bronce de blanco por Suiza. Bronze medal in white for Switzerland. Cyril Gross-Klaus. Esta es su tercera medalla en un Grand Prix. This is his third medal in a Grand Prix.
Well, we've got the second of the bronze medal contests now in the under 90 kilo category. And this time it's Cheng Chun Zhao of China. He faces Alexander Kukolya of Serbia. It'll be Cheng in the white judogi, Kukolya in blue.
For Serbia, number 15 at the world ranking. De azul recibimos de Serbia, el número 15 del mundo, Alexander Kuko, La Habana, esas palmas.
Had a nice chat with Alexander a little bit earlier on, and he said it's so funny from his club teammates make fun of him because of the attempts by various people at pronouncing his name. He said, but you come close. He said,
Okay, good.
you come close. And they said, now they call him in the club Kukolj. Kukolj. So I said, okay, so how do you say it then? Oh, nice effort there. He says, Kukolya. Just a little soft at the end. Okay. Cheng and Kukolya getting underway here in Havana.
Oh
she
my
was nice.
God. Yes.
Yes.
And you realized that it was the right moment because there was like a second push for this attempt. That was good. Sometimes the first move is like an initial feeling and an initial action, but here,
Oh, it's the second, yeah.
he wanted it.
Tap and then tap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Consistent.
See, if you get the reaction from the first foot tap, it sets you up nicely for the second. But you've got to be quick going in there. He's well practiced, I think. Oh, this time! Oh my goodness! Well, that is so close. Nidan Kosotogari.
My God. Yeah, this is really high-class judo.
Cheng must be wondering what's hit him. It's a second score on the board there. Looked really nice, didn't it?
Yeah.
Struggling a bit here, Cheng to free his arms. That's a reasonable effort from a low left-sided Ippon Seonage. Just had Kukolya just defending that. That's the first thing that you want to do. You want to make, if you can't throw him, then you want to make sure he expends a lot of effort in defending it rather than coming up with a counter. And the Serb had to defend against that. It was a good, strong attack from the Chinese left-sided Cheng. A little over 3 minutes left to go. Thought about Uchimata, didn't he? Didn't get to come up with a really strong attack. Chenga's got his own range of throwing techniques, which we've seen him display earlier on today. Looks a little bit flat-footed there, though. No real movement.
Real beautiful Uchimata, left-sided.
Just couldn't get the turn.
Yeah.
Got him down onto his side. Good entry anyway. And the third score goes on the board for Kukolya. 1 minute and 40 odd left to go. Still time, yeah. A little over a minute left to go. Left-sided Toshi, and Cheng initially looked as though he was going to go over, and then he managed to use that little lift to step off it, or jump off it, hop off it.
Mm-hmm.
Who's got something left then?
Yeah.
Cheng good enough to come back with a single Wazari that would win it for him. Is Kukolya going to come up with a big score and finish it? You know what you get with Kukolya is some different looks. This side, that technique,
Yes.
this way, this direction. You know, we haven't seen it from Cheng here. He hasn't
That's right.
really done enough. 3 scores from Kukolya. He's looked very comfortable.
Had a quick look to
And another, he doesn't mind. He'll burn a Shido here. He's not
Yes.
going to worry about that too
Yeah.
much. No, it didn't have to in the end. Alexander Kukolya appears to be very popular with
Yes.
the Cuban crowd.
a favorite for some of them.
Yeah. All the voices screaming for him appear to be high-pitched as well, so could be
Guess
that he's
what?
Yeah. could be that he's popular with the ladies. Yeah, wave to a few people in the crowd. I don't know who that was to.
Yeah.
Maybe they just like someone who's happy.
This is his third medal in the Grand-Prix. Tercera medalla en un Grand-Prix para Alexander Kukul de Serbia.
It was nice, wasn't it?
Yes,
Good
really
work.
top class, yeah.
Cheng was lucky to turn off that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Really.
Wow.
Oh,
Really attractive judo
yeah.
he has shown today. It's always a little thing which is just a little
Yeah.
thing, but it's okay. I think they started his first fight with a beautiful Uchimata. Received Ippon. Nice. Looking forward to seeing him to the next events. At the next events.
We come now to the final of the under 90 kilo category. Todd Christian of Hungary faces Ashley Gonzalez of Cuba. And they were we were talking about this head-to-head earlier on. 1-1 at the moment.
Yes.
Todd won the last meeting between the pair when he won at the Judo Grand-Prix last year, having lost in 2013 in the quarter-final in Rio at the World Championships, a competition that Ashley Gonzalez went on to win. He's a popular boy. Second at the World Championships in 2014 was Todd Christian. Winner the previous year, 2013, Ashley Gonzalez, and then we've got to go back to London in 2012 when Gonzalez was at the heights when he took his silver medal, losing in that final to Song Dae-nam of South Korea.
The black tape seems to be new.
On the right, on the left hand,
Yes,
yeah, from
yes.
top, yeah.
I think for Ashley Gonzalez it might be a little bit more difficult to get underneath his opponent because Totti is really, he's short.
Yeah,
And he
low
really,
and squat, yeah.
yes. And yeah, this is much more difficult than against others. We will see.
Just the two meetings between this pair. Oh, look to go right then left. Todd Christian looking the more threatening of the pair at the moment. Problems with that left hand.
Hand and fingers. Don't push him too much. You have really to get underneath of Todd Christian to lift him, to
Yeah,
move him.
The difficulty there was he was off to the side. He couldn't get in between the legs there.
Yeah.
Top was shaping there for the shoulder throw.
It should not be an excuse, but Todd Christian is a little bit limited concerning his repertoire he has because of the shoulder. He told me some things he's not allowed to do.
Yeah.
They made a plan before. What is good and what is a little bit dangerous or not so good for his shoulder. I mean, in the end, it's not. You can't say he lost because of that. Yeah. I just have it in my mind or keep it in mind.
This is a good battle.
Yeah.
They just had a long look at each other, straight in the eyes.
Yes.
Minute 40 odd left to go. Shaped on the right side there for Toshi, but it never really threatened
No.
Todd. It was a crowd throw. Missed with the attempted tomoe nage.
Yes, but it wasn't a force attack.
No, not
Come
at all.
on.
It was
Yeah.
a good attack.
Yes, I think so too. No, come on.
Yeah. And what did they give?
Bushido for dropping down.
But not for me. Really wasn't.
That was a serious attack.
Yeah, I thought so. That was harsh.
Yeah, absolutely. And this could be the decision. This one Shido. Ooh.
Yeah, it was harsh.
He tried to turn
Yeah,
him.
you did, yeah.
That is really a really good fight from both of them, especially from Todd Christian. Many different kind of attacks. Yeah. He's the stronger one for me. He was waiting a little bit too long.
Yeah, he needed to come up with something before
Yeah, I thought that there's
Gonzalez came up.
something.
Yeah, so did I. Well, that one
Because
just...
of this
Yeah,
little
the single
Shido.
Single Shido, yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
Very close. And just as Annette was saying, the single Shido was all that was in it at the end. So, adjudged to have committed an error with the force attack, and yeah, well, that's got the Cubans happy, their first gold medal, and it may not be their last.
Yes.
Ashley Gonzalez. Where's Totti off to then?
They like him too.
Coming next, the bronze medal contest for women under 78 kilos. De blanco por Italia, la número 18 del mundo. In white for Italy, the number 18 at the world ranking, Assunta
Coming up next, the first of the bronze medal contest in the under 78 kilo category. Assunta Galeoni of Italy faces Natalie Powell of Great Britain. It will be Galeoni in the white judogi and Powell in blue. A little bit of calm now
Yes.
in the arena after all the action of the Asta Gonzalez Todd Christian contest. Powell, it was trying to wrap the left arm, or at least try to get the left hand around the waist of Galeoni. Almost got caught there with Yashi Waza. Galeoni now with a chance to work on the ground, attempting to put the leg in behind that elbow inside the armpit. Well defended by Powell. Bit of tidying up to be done. It's a woman's thing, that one, that bit of tidying.
Yes.
Fellas are spared that particular action. Yeah. Yeah, a bit of gi tidying to be done here. Well, maybe not. The referee just lets them continue with Galeoni. Jack it out. Okay. A little over 2 minutes left to go.
Yes, that was a counter.
Powell had gone over there once before. But on this occasion, Galeoni was almost waiting for her.
Yeah.
And yeah.
She lost her grip.
Got the turn.
No control in the
Yeah.
end, and that was the time there for Galeoni.
So the Italian leading by Yuko now. Can't find the belt.
Looking there for the belt, yeah.
And Galeoni picks up Ishido for an overly defensive posture. Powell still searching for that belt grip and will want to go over on the left-hand side for a big hip technique. Maybe Araigoshi, but she changes direction and comes up with the Sumigeishi, but it's too slow to develop. She can't come up with sufficient enough speed and then ends up on her back. Galeoni takes advantage of the situation, applies Osaikomi and moves in for the kill.
A happy Italian team. And a beautiful smile from Assunta.
Galeoni it is, who takes the bronze medal in the under 78 kilo category from Natalie Powell of Great Britain.
Medalla de bronce de blanco por Italia. Meanwhile, the bronze medalist from Italy, Assunta Galeoni.
It's a good result for Galeoni. Haven't seen her on the podium that that much recently, so that will please her. We've got the second of the bronze medals coming up next, and there'll be more interest for the home crowd when Yelenis Castillo of Cuba takes on the current Olympic champion Kayla Harrison of the United States of America.
Bronze medal contest for women under 78 kilos. Y presentamos
Harrison has never lost to Castillo. 5-0. She leads the series between the pair of them.
Bronze medalist at the Pan American Games and Pan American Championships last year. De blanco la cubana Yelenis Castillo. And in blue for the United States of America, the Olympic champion. Y azul, representando a los Estados Unidos de América, la actual campeona olímpica, Kayla Harrison.
Campeón olímpica. That is a big hurdle for Castillo to climb, and I think more than that, it's the fact that they, it's 5-0, so that must hurt. The only saving grace for Castillo is that this contest is taking place in Havana.
Yep.
So whether that will lift her spirits and help her to put in a winning performance, well, we'll see. But I rather fancy that there's just a little bit too much about Harrison for the Cuban to overcome, not least of all the 5-0 history between the pair.
Yep.
Harrison lost out to Yo Abigail of Hungary. We'll see her in the final next. The Hungarian.
Cuban coach.
We had plenty to say for himself, didn't he? Loads of instructions in that little break there. Coach Igari from Harrison looking to set up a better gripping position as she moves forward. Blocks that fairly easily.
She got the arm. She got the arm there.
Chance now.
Put some pressure on it.
Foot's in the right place if she can get to turn Castillo. Oh. Yeah.
The best defense.
Yeah.
To move onto your opponent with your legs.
Yeah.
Oh, that was close.
Just looking to free that right hand up, Harrison. And she's decided, okay, if I can't free it up, I'll try Makikomi. Wasn't the strongest of Makikomis I've ever seen, but Castillo defended it. And therefore, if she had to defend it, it must have been a legitimate attack. So no chance of being called for a false attack. Here comes Harrison again, looking to get a strong grip. Almost the Tsurikomiyashi. That was the shape from Castillo, and again having to defend the arm here. Potential turnover or not?
A good work here. She's working down the arm.
Yeah, just got tied up. Yeah. He probably thought exactly the same thing, that young fella. And Shido for passivity. Castillo, the Cuban, picking up that penalty with 1:48 left to go. Again, kind of shape for Tsurikomiyashi, but there's nothing in the top there. And another Makikomi effort from Harrison. I think she's frustrated about the gripping, and she just uses that as an out.
Yeah.
Not necessarily as a full-blooded attack, but it's a way to break the grip up. And again, Castillo defending the arm.
But this time, no chance to get the arm.
Yeah. A little over a minute left to go. Just need to tidy something up on the cheek, just a little, maybe drew some blood for some reason.
It's interesting. You can very often see very often the spirit or in which mood they are when you look into their face. Castillo, for me, she does not believe. The focus.
You're quite
you
right.
know,
I
this
mean,
is really a good example.
I haven't looked into her face, but the whole body posture and her reactions to things, she's on the back foot defensive all the time. Harrison may have sensed that because she looks methodical, you know, she's just coming forward.
Yeah. It's the way how people look. How they look. If they look like they're controlled, concentrated, and yes, they want it, they are...
No fire in the eyes. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, we should have Castillo back on the mat in a moment, and then we'll be back underway. And when she returns to the mat, it's a single Shido against the Cuban at the moment, with a little over a minute left to go. They're just tidying up that little cut that's under the eye. There's Gabby behind the camera there for a change.
No, she has that look, like determinedly.
Yeah. Look of determination from Harrison. And I think the word you're searching for is a look of resignation from Castillo.
Yep.
A little bit more bite there. Ojigari on the way back. Soto from Castillo, and that got blocked.
Koji.
There's more life in the coach, isn't there? Oh, it's just on the nose. You can see it now. It's a difficult one to stop, isn't it?
Yep.
Put that kind of tape on there. Harrison can't free the right hand up again. That's been the problem, and she's gone to the right-sided Makikomi as an out for that, because it carries the arm of Castillo with it if she's got hold of that. So it's not a bad idea.
This
is better. Yeah, much better.
Yeah, maybe she can come up. But the left arm, I think, for Castillo is blocking a bit. Yep. No, that was a good one.
But the footwork was tentative, wasn't it? It wasn't that big bang, you know, knock her off her feet. Won't need to now. Single Shido against Castillo is going to be enough for Harrison to take this. There's no way she's going to get to her opponent and throw her in 2 seconds. So it'll be Kayla Harrison of the United States of America who sneaks past Yalenis Castillo of Cuba. And Harrison, not what she came here for, but she won't be entirely disappointed. That's nice. You know, we've got some nice people around the circuit. Harrison knows the situation. Nice thing. Easy to do when you're the winner.
Yeah.
It's a bit harder when you're the loser. We come now to the final of the under 78 kilo category. Yo Abigail of Hungary faces Luisa Malzahn of Germany. It'll be Yo in the white judogi, Malzahn in blue. Raymond Saito is the referee in the middle for this one. Showtime. Some nervous people watching, I'm sure. Ooh. Grip broken up very quickly there by Yo. The slight threat shown by Malzahn was quickly dealt with. Okay, so we know this one, where this one is going. It's who's going to go first.
Yep.
This is not going the distance, Annette.
Yep.
Somebody is going over.
Yeah, I think so too. I have a feeling.
I was alone in the restaurant last night, or certainly at one of the tables, and Yo came to sit opposite and said, "Everything okay?" I said, "Yeah, it's fine. You on your own?" I said, "Yeah." So she sat down and had a chat. I think she was waiting for one of her friends, and they eventually rescued her from me. No score yet. 3 minutes left to go. The slightly taller and leggier Hungarian, almost on the hips of Malzahn there.
It's always going into one direction.
Yeah, there's no other way.
Why not to play with it? To play with the forward and backward movements.
Yeah, it's odd how a smarter fighter like Malzahn gets drawn in to the that's better.
That was the first
exactly.
time.
Yeah,
and
that
I
she
think
went
this
on
is a
that
good
side.
one.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's where you want to go.
Yep.
It unsettles Yo. You know, if you keep coming across on her strong side, it gives her the chance to get in the kind of positions that she wants to. And it's not. There's no secret. Everybody knows what she's capable of and what she does.
Oh, Shido. No.
Just
She can be lucky because the one-sided grip, and she put the leg in and did no action. Didn't attack.
Whoops. Well, we all know what happens from here. Usually Malzahn reacts differently when she takes a whack to the chin.
Usually she takes something, but if you feel that
yeah, it was an accident.
this is
fine.
just
Yeah.
was supposed to, then she can it's payback.
The most famous payback of all. Oh, she stepped off that. A nice
Was a
little
good
left on
idea.
the left-hand side, yeah.
Yep.
Because there was good movement there, right thing to do. Just couldn't come up with the score. Haven't seen the big threatening Uchimata yet from Yo Abigail. Malzahn reacts quickly once she senses that threat from the Hungarian. Oh, and then she thought about the Sutemiwaza. First chance on the ground for Malzahn, but isn't able to take advantage. The long legs keeps Malzahn away from Yo. 127.
I remember her foot injury at the last Grand Slam. Yeah, was it the last one? It was in Paris. It wasn't the last one. It was the last Grand Slam in Paris. Oh my
that was
God!
Nice. So close. The position was really good.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a little bit more support from her hip. She was a little bit too low. A little bit higher and then her hip. That would be good. The left leg was a little bit too far away. One more step, then you are closer to your opponent, have more control.
Yeah, it's a good little battle. Nice
Yes,
and even.
absolutely.
This is it now. Last 40 seconds. Winner first to score is going to take it. Whosoever scores is going to take this. Oh dear. Well, she just hung on,
Yeah.
you know, and even if they don't give the ippon, then it won't be sufficiently long enough to do anything about it.
But still, that was a really good fight.
Yeah, yeah. It's a pity that it ended up on that error, but Yo was the one who was able to hang in there and take advantage of it. She's the one who ends up with the gold medal. And it's not a bad field, you know. Harrison, Galeoni, Victoria Turks, Malsan, she's just overcome, Powell, Gibbons. That's not bad. Good result for Yo Abigail.
Oh,
It was so close.
She wanted to lift her up.
Uranagi got turned.
Yeah. Yes.
And then you can't really complain about
No.
the back, you know.
The thing is, against a fighter like Yo Abigail, you can't just lean yourself back and try to turn her. You need to lift
Get
her
her
up.
off her feet.
Yes.
Power base.
That's first, and then you can go backwards. Okay.
We come now to the medal presentation in the under 90 kilo category. The medals go to Alexander Kukolja of Serbia and to Cyril Grossklaus of Switzerland. Silver medal goes to Todd Christian of Hungary. And the gold medal goes to Ashley Gonzalez of Cuba.
The gold medalist is presented a work of art painted by Cosme Proenza of the Nelson Dominguez Private.
Get with the check, just put that in my jacket for safekeeping. And now the national anthem of Cuba. Well, they had to wait until day 3 to hear the anthem. As far as a gold medal is concerned, 3 days, 1 gold medal. I think we're reasonably happy with that, but they could yet hear the anthem again.
Yes.
Kukolja, Grossklaus were the bronze medalists. Top took the silver, and Gonzalez the gold. Nice finish there. Right, let's take a look at the first of the bronze medal contests in the under 100 kilo category. Serjenic Miklos of Hungary faces Adlan Bizultanov of Russia. It'll be Serjenic in the white judogi and Bizultanov in blue. 1-1 the head-to-head.
Yep.
Andres Caballero of Guatemala is the referee in the middle for this one. into 6 in the early evening here in Havana. Sun hasn't quite gone down yet, but we've got a good crowd in to watch the medal matches here. Bizultanov has had a busy day today.
Oh, yeah.
Kept him under pressure most of the afternoon, and he had a couple of long fights that really drained him. Anyway, he's ended up in the bronze medal match, so there's still something in it for him. He can take something back to Russia. I'm not sure if he's staying for the training camp. It's possible that he won't have to leave empty-handed. I think he'd be fairly pleased if he can take a bronze medal away from here. Big Haragoshi effort there from Serjenic. It was slow to develop, and that gave Bizultanov the opportunity to react and to slow it down even further and just make sure he defended against it. He can't defend against the passivity penalty, however, and he picks up a Shido with 3:50 odd left to go. Got nice movement, Bizultanov, just beginning to run out of steam. It's the end of the day, so it's not surprising. And I just get the feeling that Serjenic could have the beating of him. He's a tall, awkward character, the Hungarian, and if he's got enough energy, with 3:20 left on the clock, you know, you get down into a minute and a half left, and could be that Bizultanov will start to drain pretty quickly. We saw him drop, didn't we, when it went into that golden score, and he just lost it completely. He was
against Frey,
and then there was one where he was just flat out on his back, even though he was the winner, wasn't
Peters.
it? Peters.
Yeah, against
He'd
Peters.
won, but he was spent.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens here. Kosodagaki, nice effort. Couldn't quite bring him down onto his side for a score, but that was a good effort from the Russian Bizultanov. He's keeping Serjenic away, but it's difficult to know how much energy he's using up with that strong right arm. Serjenic has got to be careful here. Another cycle without an attack, and he'll pick up passivity penalty. Got to get in an attack this time round.
Oh yeah, the Ochi.
And Osoto, good combination, but almost countered there. I wonder if that's going to be enough to keep him off the penalty possibility. Tried a little bit of a feint there, but didn't fool Bizultanov. Ended up looking a little bit unattractive.
That's right, yeah.
Trying to drag his man over his foot rather than, you know, work him by a nice breaking with nice kazushi and then deft footwork. Didn't
nice
happen.
Explanation,
Yeah, it didn't happen. Just backing him up a little bit. Bizultanov would have been better moving left or right. That little bit of pressure there just says, come on, you know, let's see you react. And if he reacts by going backwards, he gets the penalty. The pressure is different from a push out. Look for the Makikomi there. He almost came off the other side.
Oh, don't see this very often.
Right, well, 1 minute 29. This is the kind of area that we were talking about. Let's have a look and see what Bizultanov's got left, because he's got to change gear here. Because this is going to get away from him. Looks frustrated. There's that look of frustration on the face of Bizultanov. A little over a minute left to go. He didn't need, really didn't need a third penalty. Nothing for it now. Got to go for it.
Yeah. He's empty.
Might as well. Hasn't got time to work him on the ground now. Little Soto brought Serjenic down, but onto his front. The whole shape of the Hungarian's body now is back and away from his opponent. He doesn't want to get in there close and give Rizaltanov an opportunity. Couldn't come up with the foot to bring to bring him down. That's the second time that he's come up with a reasonable effort, but both of them have been very slow to develop.
Yeah.
And Serjenic has been able to block them. Doesn't want to be down there either. Clock ticking away. Referee's called mate. There'll be 10 seconds left to go when they get to the feet. It's a final roll of the dice for Rizaltanov. 3 Shidos against the Russian, and really having to dig deep here. Now he'll burn one of his Shidos, Serjenic. It won't have any effect on the outcome here. Well, gave everything he could, but it's Serjenic of Hungary who takes that bronze medal. Rizaltanov finding it difficult to get to his feet here. Very tired in the end, didn't he?
Yeah.
Tired looking Adlan Rizaltanov.
And this was really a process you really could follow. So I remember the fight against Peters. He was brilliant. Tired Toshi, different attacks, a good repertoire, quick, powerful. And then it slowed down, and you could see it then in the next fight against Karichet Frey. Then the golden score. And now this fight. It really went down quickly. Yeah.
We've got the second of the bronze medal contest in the under 100 kilo category now. Elkan Mammadov of Azerbaijan faces Ivan Remarenko of the United Arab Emirates. It's Mammadov in the white judogi, Remarenko in blue. Just once this pair have gone head to head. Mukshin Nurtazin is the referee in the middle for this one. Yeah, just once they've gone head to head, and it's Mammadov who won that contest. A few of the local crowd are screaming out for Remarenko. Not sure how they make their choice. Flip of a coin, I suppose, or we went white last time, let's go blue this time.
Good combination.
Keep them entertained until Idalis Ortiz takes to the mat. I think that's what they're all waiting for now. 3 more fights and they'll have their wish. I wonder if Lucy Louette Canning is going to be the party spoiler. Oh, yes. He kept going, didn't he? Yep.
Yeah.
Didn't stop. Little Ashley was it to unsettle Remarenko. He couldn't get off it. And then with the hands, he followed his opponent through and down onto. Yeah,
wow.
that will do. That's it.
Yes.
That was a comprehensive beating there. 2 big attacks. Both came up with scores, and that is that in 45 seconds. Mammadov not hanging around. Remarenko never got into it, did he?
No.
Didn't get a look in.
Medalla de bronce de blanco
Not
por
this time.
Azerbaiyán. White bronze medalist for Azerbaiyán.
So in for Elkan Mammadov of Azerbaijan. We'll have a couple of highlights from this, and then we'll be back with the final. Let's take a look at the highlights.
Y en unos instantes la final. Categoría femenil de hasta 100 kilos. Up next the final for men under 100 kilos. En la final.
We've got the final now of the under 100 kilo category. Artem Blashenko of the Ukraine faces Karl Richard Frey of Germany. It'll be Blashenko in the white judogi and Frey in blue. 2-1. The series is led by Karl Richard Frey.
Subcampeón mundial en 2015.
Number 5 on the IJF World Ranking list, Karl Richard Frey. This should help to keep him there or maybe nudge him up a place. He's looking good
Yeah.
at the moment,
Yeah.
the German Karl Richard Frey.
Y como siempre para todos los deportistas, Havana esas palmas.
William Rosque of Cuba is the man in the middle for this one. Blashenko somewhat surprisingly finding himself in the final of the Havana Grand-Prix. I wouldn't have put any money on it this morning.
That's right, me too. Me neither.
Let's see if Blashenko can prove us wrong. Come up with a win. Frey picked up a Shido there. He's got a habit of attacking without being solidly planted. He leaps into
Yeah.
his attacks, which from time to time can knock his opponents off their
Yeah.
feet. I haven't seen anything that I can fault with that yet, but then you never know. Somebody might have a good defense against it. But if you are going to attack, the normal method of attacking is to attack from a solid base. And he leaps in there. Oh, there's just for a moment he had a better grip around the
Yes.
waist than underneath, but for some reason that got broken up. Not sure whether it was Blashenko who broke it up or whether Karl Richard Frey decided to change it himself. Wasn't comfortable with something. Bit of a clash of the heads there as they get closer to each other. And maybe just a little bit too long with the hand on the waist there. A second Shido picked up now by Frey. A little over 3 minutes left to go.
Oh, that left arm from Blashenko can be dangerous in combination with his right arm and then
Yeah.
with an attack.
Yeah. Brings him in close, and then maybe Koso Dagaki. Oh, almost up onto the hip. Nope.
Oh.
The arm looks okay there as well.
Yep.
He's pretty quick, is Frey, and he defended that well. Having failed with one thing, he was quick to realise the potential for a problem and tidied up very quickly. 2:40 odd left to go. 2 Shidos against the German, and here's a chance now.
Oh.
Paid the price. Hung in there for a little bit too long, and the Koso Dagaki bear hug
Incredible.
came up for Blashenko, and it's the Ukrainian who somewhat surprisingly, 22 on the
Yes.
world ranking list, downs the world number 5, throwing Karl Richard Frey for Ippon. Just could have gone either way,
Yeah.
and it was Blashenko on this occasion who came out on top.
Gold medalist in flying from Ukraine, Artyom Blashenko. Su segunda medalla de oro en un
Artem
Grand-Prix.
Blashenko of the Ukraine
Gold medal in the Grand-Prix.
taking gold medal here in Havana. Should make for a nice highlights package. Let's take a look.
Permanezcan con nosotros hasta el final de la última
That tip.
ceremonia de medallas.
He put
This was
Put
the only
forward,
point
yeah.
at which it looked as though
couldn't get
Karl
out.
Richard Frey was
Yeah.
going to do something, and once they turned
He couldn't get out with his right leg there.
there, yeah.
No chance.
I'll just take a quick look at the left leg if we can of Blashenko, because I think that does the damage in the end. Brings him down. We're not going to see it now. We'll go to the awarding ceremony in the under 78 kilo category. Let's take a look at the lineup there. Galeone's already done her hair.
Yes.
United States of America, de los Estados Unidos de América, Kayla Harrison. Y de Italia, from Italy, Assunta Galeone.
Bronze medals go to Kayla Harrison of the United States of America and to Assunta Galeone of Italy. You know, there are a number of times when we say Kayla Harrison didn't come here for that medal, but she's on the podium.
Yep.
Silver medal goes to Luisa Malzahn of Germany.
Gold medalist from Hungary, de Hungría, Joe Abigail.
But the gold medal goes to Yo Abigail of Hungary. Jose Humberto Rodriguez was presenting the medals there. The second German to go over in a similar fashion.
I just realized that, yes. So the backward direction is not the best maybe for the German, you think?
Yeah.
2 silver medals today.
I was
for
talking
the
to our
Germans.
IGF doctor, she's from Hungary, and I was saying, how many times are we going to hear the Hungarian national anthem, and how many times are we going to hear the German national anthem? Because we could have heard it for Louis Malzahn and Karl Richard Frey, or we could have heard it for
Yo Abigail.
Totti,
Oh.
Yo Abigail, and Borbana.
Yes.
But we're only going to hear it once
Better than none.
for Yo Abigail. But hey, Borbana might still do it.
Yep. Yep.
And now the national anthem of Hungary. Yo Abigail of Hungary, the gold medalist in the under 78 kilo category. It was Harrison and Galeone took bronze medals. Malzahn the silver, and Yo ending up on the top of the podium and the gold medal there. Okay, we come now to the plus 78 kilo category, and we're going to start with the first of the bronze medal matches. That features Maria Suelen Altaman of Brazil. She'll be up against Vanessa Zambotti of Mexico, and it'll be Altaman in the white judogi, Zambotti in blue. 3-2, the Mexican leads the head-to-head. The world number 27 goes up against the world number 45. Let's see how, number 16 goes up against 22. Let's see how this one pans out. Raymond Saito of the United States of America is in the middle again for this one. A little bit of a stalemate here, just standing there looking at each other, the pair. No movement from either Altman or Zambotti yet. Nice if they could get some action going.
I hope so too.
The referee's decided that he's going to step in and give a Shido to both fighters there. Yeah, Blashenko, just to go back to Blashenko, the winner of the gold medal in the under 100 kilo category. Hector Campos was his first victim this morning, then Alexander of Argentina, then Alexander Skaladze of Georgia, who followed that up with a win against Kazbek Zankishiev of Russia, and then in the semi-final it was Ivan Remarenko of the United Arab Emirates before polishing off Karl Richard Frey of Germany in the final. He ended up 5 fights, 4 ippons, so it wasn't a bad day's work as far as... Oh, Kayla Harrison. What's she doing? Giving the flowers. That's nice, yeah. Good girl, isn't she? Real ambassador. Harrison, she hasn't finished fighting yet for the USA, but she's already acting as an ambassador for the IJF. That's a nice thing to do, isn't it? No score yet. A little over 2 minutes left to go. Yo, Abigail's got to be up there with a shout for player of the day as well. You defeat the Olympic champion on your way to the gold medal. 3 ippons from 4 fights. That's not a bad shout. Those are the choices at the moment, Blashenko and Yo. As far as the Europeans are concerned, anyway. That's a quick look at what they've been doing. Difficult to escape Ashley Gonzalez for all-rounder. Home crowd, 90 kilos. It's the blue ribboned weight category for the men. Finishes off top Christian in the final, you know. He's in the driving seat. Little stab at Ashiwaza there from Zambotti, and then right-sided.
Yes.
Now it's the second time that she's done that today, and just shown us that she has got some degree of movement when she comes up with that Ippon Seoinage, and she brings up a Yuko, bringing Altman down onto her side. There's a little over a minute left to go now. Just under a minute. Zambotti leading by Yuko. Find your place.
And your opponent.
Looked a little bit lost, didn't she?
Yeah.
Does she know what's happening? Yeah, she just wandered off the area. She seemed completely oblivious to where she was on the tatami and then stepped off. Second penalty picked up by Zambotti, but she's got the score. Yuko on the board, and there's only 20 odd seconds left to go. Here comes Altman. One big attack from the Brazilian.
Yeah.
Could do it.
One yuko would be enough.
Yeah.
Doesn't look so for the moment.
Zambotti didn't get the feet going. Going to step off again. No idea with regard to where the contest area is. Quick look at the clock, and that'll do. Vanessa Zambotti of Mexico it is, who takes a bronze medal in the plus 78 kilo category. She's an excitable character, Zambotti. And popular as well with the crowd here in Havana. There's the little knockdown that brought about that yuko for Zambotti. Well, we've got a second bronze medal up for grabs in the plus 78 kilo category. And the two contestants are Svetlana Iromka of the Ukraine. She faces Melissa Mojica of Puerto Rico, and Mojica threw well earlier on.
Yeah.
See if she can bring that to the party in this match. First time that they go head to head. Number 8 on the International Judo Federation World Ranking list is Iromka. Number 35, Mojica. Mr. Rosque of Cuba is back in the middle to take control of this one, the Cuban referee. And there is Svetlana Iromka. And there is Melissa Mojica. Nice shot from our overhead cam. Two fighters are on the mat, ready to go. Hajime from William Rosque, and we're underway with the second of the bronze medal matches. We've got the final to come after this, and then 3 more contests. Those will all be in the plus 100 kilo category. We'll tell you about those in a moment. Nice big effort there. Maki Komi, that'll score.
It's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting when you see Iromka. You could underrate her the way, just how she looks. Like, yeah, she is in between the competitors, but she is so strong.
So determined.
Good. Yes.
That Maki Komi was deliberate, strong, and the thing is, once she'd wrapped that arm up, Melissa Mojica wasn't getting away in the nearwaza.
Yeah.
It's one of the weakest positions to apply an osai waza when you've just got hold of one arm, because you've got the other arm and the lower half of the trunk of the body and the legs with which to work with to free yourself.
Yes.
It was so tight, it was vice-like from Iromka, and Melissa Mojica didn't move.
She really got a good feeling. She's really a talent. She's very short, so I can imagine really a lot of who don't know her underrate her, but no way. Very often I've seen her thrown beautifully.
See, it's, you know, once you take so much of the arm and you wrap it around across your own body, it's very, very difficult to get off there, despite what I've just said about having one arm free, the lower half of your body and your legs. When it's that well done, party done.
Party done.
We come now to the final of the plus 78 kilo category. Double world champion and the current Olympic champion Idalis Ortiz of Cuba is up against Lucy Louette Canning of France. It'll be Ortiz in the white judogi, Louette Canning in blue. Muksin Nurtazin of Kazakhstan is the referee in the middle for this one. You know, it's possible that they want this even more than they wanted Gonzalez. this is the Olympic champion,
Yeah.
and they all know it.
Yes.
This will put the icing on the cake here if Idalis Ortiz can win in front of the home crowd. We've seen some nice movement from Lucy Louette throughout the day. She's come up with some nice counters when she's needed to. She had a beautiful ojigari
Yes.
in a previous contest.
That's right.
But, you know, not only is she giving away a lot of weight, but, you know, there's the whole track record of Idalis Ortiz that she's up against. That's a bigger chair than Ashley Gonzalez got. You know, no taking away from Ashley Gonzalez, but yeah, Ortiz is the star today. That's what they came here for.
Segunda medalla de oro para Cuba. Second gold medal for Cuba today.
Yeah, a second look here. She rolls off it, but she can only roll off it having been on her back. So, okay, that would do. It's not the spanking bang flat on your back, but
Good enough for
It's
the.
good enough,
I
yeah.
just don't like it when there's a mate coming and then the. I
oh,
mean,
yeah,
from the outside, it looks.
definitely not. Yeah. Right, let's take a look at the awarding ceremony in the under 100 kilo category. Elkan Mamadov of Azerbaijan and Serjanic Mishkov or Miklos, beg your pardon, of Hungary. Silver medal goes to Karl Richard Frey of Germany.
Gold medalist, medalla de oro de Ucrania from Ukraine, Artyom Blashenko.
Well, the gold medal goes to Artem Bloshenko of Ukraine.
Cheques y flores presentadas por el presidente del Comité Olímpico de Costa Rica. Corresponding flowers presented by the president of the Costa Rica Olympic Committee, Mr. Henry Núñez Nájera.
Looking at Idalis Ortiz, 5 World Championship medals, 2 gold and 3 bronze.
Incredible collection, huh?
5 World Championship medals and an Olympic gold. She's in the book.
Yep.
She's in the book.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please all rise for the national anthem of Ukraine. Señoras y señores, pónganse en pie, por favor, para el himno nacional de Ucrania.
And now the national anthem of Ukraine.
Muchas gracias. Thank you very much. Grupo Punto Unido, el de nuestros invitados y judocas en esa foto familiar. Family picture with a VIP judoka.
Mamadov and Seljanic were the bronze medalists. Fry, the silver medalist. And Boshenko took the gold. We come now to the bronze medal contests in the plus 100 kilo category. Andrei Volkov of Russia faces Alex Garcia Mendoza of Cuba. It'll be Volkov in the white judogi, Garcia Mendoza in blue, and this is the first time that these two are going head-to-head. Volkov at number 30 and Garcia Mendoza at number 42 on the world ranking list I'm talking about. Cho Min Sun is the referee in the middle for this one.
Number 43 in the world ranking, número 43 del mundo, Alex Garcia. Havana en las palmas.
25 after 6 here, late afternoon. Well, sorry, early evening. Early evening on sundown in Havana. Is Alex Garcia Mendoza going to take Oscar Brayson's place, I wonder, as the heavyweight?
Yeah.
There's a big shoes to fill in more than one way.
That is right.
Those fighters picked up passivity penalties there. Cho Min Sun just wanting to see a little bit more action from them. I don't blame her.
Nobody wants to run the risk of a wrong movement. Oh, gee. Oh, that was
Yes.
good. That
Brought
was
him
a good
down
one.
at maybe bigger. Yuko on the board. Well, that's enough then. Yuko it is.
Yeah.
Volkov was lucky to escape without going over for a bigger score. Well, that's nice because it's going to open up the contest now. 3 minutes left to go.
Absolutely.
Garcia Mendoza leads. Volkov is going to have to get going. Another chance for the Cubans to take a medal here. Must be the real icing on the cake, this one.
Couldn't be a better last day
Yeah,
or third day. of
Absolutely.
the Grand-Prix.
you hear the Cuban national anthem again. It won't be for Garcia Mendoza, it'll be for Dallas Ortiz, but that will please them no end.
Oh, interesting.
Be your turn soon, fellas.
Yes.
Couple of years. A little bit more weight. Look forward to seeing you. Minute and a half left to go. Single Yuko, the lead for Alex Garcia Mendoza. Could be the real hero of the Cuban crowd here. No, that's not going to take it, is it? Felt that coming, blocked it.
Yep.
Good defense from the Cuban Garcia. A little over a minute left to go. Volkov beginning to tire, finding it difficult to get to his feet. Garcia would be well advised to keep Volkov on the move here. Don't want to stand still with a big fella like Volkov breathing down your neck.
Yeah, and he got a good inside grip. Garcia Mendoza with his left arm. Ah, that looked a little bit poor, but before, good control.
Volkov hasn't got the strength to pull him over.
Nope.
You know,
Nothing left.
If that had been Renat Saidov, for example, that's a turnover that he executes regularly. Volkov couldn't bring it off. Running out of gas here very, very quickly. Garcia 40 seconds away from a famous win and a bronze medal at the Havana Grand-Prix. Nice little bit of movement there. Just shaping for some action. Half a minute as Volkov presses forward to stay off the edge and little stab at the Ouchi. He can't. Volkov's still got enough to force him out, and Garcia will pick up a penalty. It won't be enough to tie things up. He can burn one more. Wants to move left or right, but not backwards if he can. That's better.
Yeah, good feeling for the
Ouchigari.
movements. Yeah.
10 seconds. He burns.
no.
He burns his final.
Yes.
Shido, with 8 seconds left to go. He can still do this. He can't afford another penalty now. 5 seconds left to go on the clock. Volkov hasn't got anything left, and that is that.
Yes.
Oh well. Garcia had worn down Andrei Volkov over that 4-minute period, and when it came to Garcia showing that he was also spent, Volkov didn't have enough. He could push him out, he could push him down, but what he couldn't do was to come up with a score. A single Yuko for Alex Garcia Mendoza is enough for him to get past the big Russian Andrei Volkov, and Garcia takes a bronze for Cuba. Good score as well.
Absolutely, yeah. And so quick on his feet. Garcia Mendoza, yeah.
Así que ya lo saben, quédense con nosotros hasta el final para ver a los atletas cubanos en el podio. Up next, the second bronze medal contest.
Second of the bronze medal contest features Daniel Allerstorfer of Austria. He's up against André Breitbart of Germany. It'll be Allerstorfer in the white judogi, Breitbart in blue. First time that these two are going head to head. Allerstorfer at 26 and Breitbart at 16 on the International Judo Federation World Ranking list. Yevgeny Rakinin of Russia is the referee in the middle for this one.
Habana, Cuba, esas palmas.
I think the crowd may just decide, let's stick around and hear the anthem for Idalis Ortiz. There may be a mass exodus after that, but in the meantime, it does mean that we've got a reasonable crowd in for Alastorfa and Breitbart. They stick around for Borbana and Renat Saidov as well. We get back-to-back awarding ceremonies.
Oh, another Ochigari attempt.
Yeah.
Same side.
Breitbart didn't look troubled by it though,
No,
did he? He kept
no.
his head. He never looked back, and that's when you're going to fall. You
Exactly.
you turn in that direction. You look at where you're going to go, but he had a good sense of where he was, and the fact that he'd been. Oh, actually, that was beautiful.
Then that's his
Oh,
the
and here
feeling
comes the arm.
he got. Yeah.
Yeah, trouble for Alastorfa. He's had to tap out.
I'm happy for him. Not very often I see Andre Breitbart so this little bit of aggression maybe or focus. That was good, and he got the feeling in his feet.
He wanted it badly, didn't he? The Ashiwaza was very, very attractive. Brought him down and then onto his back. So Wazari was the score, and then he was quickly onto the arm. There was a moment when Alastorfa attempted to defend it, but Breitbart was too strong. Managed to pull the arm out nice and straight, lift the hips, and apply pressure to the elbow, and Alastorfa had to tap out.
Oh my God, yes. He got that feeling. And he didn't stop. He realized that. He really wanted it.
Kuriashi Barai and then into the Jujigatami. And our photographer was right on the spot to catch it.
Nice. Looking forward to seeing those pictures.
Yeah, from Rafael Burja. He was right there, wasn't he?
No chance to
No.
take the other hand to hold the left arm.
Well, Annette, that's it. We come to the final now. Borbana of Hungary faces Renat Saidov in the final of the plus 100 kilo category at the Havana Grand-Prix. 2-0. Saidov leads the head-to-head. The world number 10, Renat Saidov, against the world number 6, Borbana. Garcia, Tayeb and Yazachir were the victims for Saidov. Breitbart, Volkov and Bondarenko were downed by Borbana on his way to the final, and it's Borbana who comes into the arena first. When he gets to the tatami, it'll be William Roske of Cuba in the middle who will referee this one. And there is the giant Renat Saidov. We're underway with the final of the plus 100 kilo category.
5 seconds.
And it's all done and dusted. Dear oh dear. Look at Saidov. He can't believe it himself.
5 seconds. That was cute. You hold him to hug him.
Saidov, what was that about?
He made it short. No big drama.
6 seconds. Uchimata. There's no doubt about it.
No.
This is the best look. Bang. Look at the Hungarian coach as well. Hey, come on. Saidov. Oh dear.
Wow.
Right, let's come to the awarding ceremony for the plus 78 kilo category. Bronze medals go to Svetlana Yaromka of Ukraine and to Vanessa Zambotti of Mexico. Silver medal goes to Lucy Louette Canning. What a performance that was today.
Yeah.
Medalla de oro de Cuba. Gold medalist for Cuba, Idalis Ortiz.
Well, the gold medal goes to the darling of the home crowd, Idalis Ortiz of Cuba. And yet another hairstyle.
Bam. That was really brilliant.
The gold medalist is presented a work of art painted by Camille Muyambi of the Nelson Dominguez private collection.
Well, there are your choices, Annette. If we have a look at this, Roshenko, Yo, or Saidov. And now the national anthem of Cuba. Idalis Ortiz doing exactly what was required of her and winning the gold medal here and making things that much easier for her. Iromka and Zambotti were the bronze medalist. Lucy Louette Canning, the silver medalist, and Ortiz took the gold. But it does make things so much easier as far as qualification and a top 8 finish, all that in the lead up to the Rio Olympics. Let's have a look at some of the highlights from today. Well, it won't put Ortiz at number 1, but it will probably push her ahead of the other the second of the Chinese, Ma Se, because at the top of the pile is Yu Song. And with Yu Song, Idalis Ortiz, then Ma Se. Right, we've got the awarding ceremony for the men in the plus 100 kilo category now. Bronze medals go to Andre Breitbart of Germany and to Alex Garcia Mendoza of Cuba. Silver medal goes to Borbana of Hungary. But the gold medal goes to Renat Saidov of Russia. And now the national anthem of Russia.
Muchas gracias. Thank you very much. Los aplausos para la última foto de familia dentro del Grand-Prix de Havana, Cuba. Last group picture of
Breitbart and Garcia Mendoza were the bronze medalists. Bohr of Hungary took the silver, and Renat Saidov in all of 6 seconds took
Yes.
the gold medal in the plus 100 kilo category to close out the 3-day competition at the Havana Grand-Prix. Now we're going to be back with more live judo for you next week when we bring you the
IGF
European Open
Yeah. Yes.
from Sofia.
Yes.
We've got more live judo then. The week after that, we will be in Paris for the Paris Grand Slam.
And
But before that,
yeah.
we've got judo in Sofia.
And I think the same weekend when Sofia is, there is an IGF referee and coach seminar,
Oh, okay.
29th and 30th of January. So
Take a look at that. Next
Yes.
IGF Live event, the IGF Referee and Coaching Seminar, 29th and 30th of January. Good luck with that one.
that's
Okay, from everyone in the broadcast studio, from Annette Byrne and myself, thanks very much for joining us. It's bye-bye for now.
bye-bye.